Okay, just another very, very quick message, which I have. I just pulled two of these cards, and we have the Servant and the Uprooted, right? And let me just read these to you. Okay, we have the 24. Okay, the Servant. This seems very relevant, just these two cards, right? It is the servant's duty to carry out the request of his or her master or mistress. He must be at one with his master and act justly on his behalf, even when he is absent. The true servant does not need instructions, for he is capable of acting exactly as the master would wish, taking initiatives that his master would approve of. This is the master being God, right? Yet at all times, the servant must maintain the relative positions of master and servant, for a servant who believes himself to have stepped into the master's shoes is a monster. That's Satan, right? Because he wanted to be God, right? And often a cruel one at that. So it is with our sense faculties that are there to do all that is commanded and expected of them, without desiring to take control themselves, because that's the demonic energy, right? The one that wants to be God, that's the devil, right? You can never work in isolation. There is always a source for your directives and a recipient for their output. Where do you stand in the chain of command? Are you giving fair service, and are you handling your domain responsibly? This is relevant to my last reading as well, right? Then we have the uprooted. So the servant has become uprooted, right? So what does it say about uprooted? The uprooted has been torn from its life source. That's been torn from God. So that is one that has been corrupted by those devil energies, right? As a sapling is torn from the earth, it is wrenched away from what is familiar and thrust into a new environment. So it's been taken out of, like God's hands, and being put out there into, like into those worldly places that are, not necessarily wholesome. It is wrenched away from what is familiar and thrust into a new environment. The uprooter of life is experience. So, and this is what the collective have had to do. They've been put into these situations to gain the experience, to then come back and then speak on this, which negates previous expectations and offers a new kingdom in which to live. Right, after having to have to go through all the experiences to be able to speak out for God, right? A major change could be coming your way. So this is for the collective. Be ready to let go of what is outdated, of what you don't need anymore. Don't be afraid. There will be new soil for your roots to grow in due course. Okay, so this is like promised land, basically. It says the possible meanings also is a radical change, a sudden upset, overthrowing existing plans, travel, roaming and being on the move, moving house, an unreliable person could be around, openness to new experience. So collective, you've been called to go with the flow. Okay, what is coming? There will be some upheaval. There could be some travel, unexpected movement, but it's for a reason. So don't stress. And anyway, that's the quick message for the moment. So have faith, all is well, all is for a reason, okay? Thank you, bye-bye.